Now, I won't say today has been a great day, especially after I got this email from Amazon that my Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection was undeliverable because it was damaged in transit. It's not great, especially because it's, a limited collector set and sold out everywhere. But luckily, I can still make a positive out of any situation, mostly because, well, actually, it's just awful. I hate when that happens so much. I'm really looking forward to it. But luckily, the good news in the Ghostbusters collecting landscape is I finally found this 2-pack that I've been looking for quite some time. Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and I have been waiting a while to complete my Ghostbusters Afterlife figure collection from Hasbro, and it took a while to find this 2-pack, The Family That Busts Together. Seriously, I have been looking at my local Targets for a couple months, and finally, it's appeared, and I definitely picked it up. Now, this one, as you can kind of tell, it's definitely been crushed, that's for sure. And there's, of course, the look at the back. Now, this does include the Specter of Egon Spangler and Phoebe Spangler. There's that. Phoebe's love of science and affinity for busting ghosts runs in the family. She's got Spangler blood, after all. Now, this is a really cool 2-pack. I definitely don't think it's too much of a spoiler now, since the movie is now on digital, coming out this week on home video. So definitely not a spoiler to me, at least, anymore. And there's, of course, the side of the box. Really cool artwork. Let's take a closer look. Oh, yeah, and the inside's really cool. I like all these little schematics that they have in there. Okay, let's take a look at the figures themselves. We will start with Phoebe Spangler. And I think the head sculpt is really good on this figure. Now, of course, Phoebe is in the Spangler jumpsuit, and as you can tell, it's definitely a little too big for her, so she has rolled up there and rolled up on the sleeves. She has her red shoes on. You can kind of see her purple shirt underneath the jumpsuit. I will also mention that the glasses, I think it just looks kind of weird how Hasbro did it, as it's kind of sculpted on it. A little bit weird. Now, as you can tell, this Proton Wand and Proton Pack is a little different than the other ones. It's Egon's, after all. So we can kind of see a little bit different right there. More tape right there. But on the back, on the main Proton Pack, is where the differences really are. Because a really cool thing about it is this comes off, and you can kind of see the inner workings of the Proton Pack. Very much like what happened in the movie. That is so cool detail that Hasbro did. And there's, of course, the piece right there. Very simple, but really cool. And it makes this one stand out from the rest of them. The Specter of Egon Spangler is a really cool figure. Now, this head sculpt, I think, is pretty much the same as the other Ghostbusters figures that they did, except it has that kind of gray wash in it and a little bit of the purple effect on the back. Has also that weird eyeglass problem as well. But, of course, this is really cool looking. We see his Spangler name plate and the Ghostbusters logo right there. And he has a spot for the Proton Pack on the back. Now, as you can see, this is in this kind of purple molded plastic. So you can kind of see right through it. And you can kind of see all the inner workings of the figure. Now, what is the figure without accessories? Two of them I'm not going to take out quite yet, mostly because I have cats, and I think they're going to jump on this table soon, so I don't want to lose them. Because as you can see, we have a tiny chest piece and the PK meter in stun mode. Both of them are really highly detailed and a really nice addition to this 2-pack. Really cool accessories. We also get a jar of Spores. It's actually just one piece, all sculpted, and it does not open. But a really cool accessory because, what does Egon collect, And, of course, the Proton Stream that connects right to the Proton Pack, just like that. And this is very much in that purple look that we've seen in the main wave of Afterlife figures. And the last accessory is this, which is Zuul's head. Now, if you've collected the other wave of Ghostbusters Plasma Series figures, which I did not, that they released the Louis Tully figure. And this kind of fixes a little mistake that they did because they used the same head sculpt in that 2-pack. So the Terror Dogs looked exactly the same. But now with this one, fans now can actually fix that problem. So overall, this is a fantastic 2-pack. And if you've collected all of the other Afterlife figures, you're definitely going to want this. Just wish it wasn't a Target exclusive because this took forever to find. But you now can recreate that amazing moment at the end of the film as he's helping her defeat Gozer. So if you've gotten this 2-pack, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.